welcome to Storyboard. I'm Shibani, Gharat. It has been a year since Yes Bank underwent a brand refresh. The bank's new identity is designed to resonate with the evolving needs and aspirations of customers while reflecting its intent of going beyond ticking the boxes and enabling people to live each day to the fullest. What has been the impact of this brand refresh on the consumer? How are they driving their marketing strategies forward? How will their Olympic Association pan out going forward? To answer these questions, we are joined in by Rajan Pental, Executive Director, Yes Bank, along with Nipun Kaushal, CMO, Yes Bank. Rajan, let's begin this conversation with you. It was about a year ago when I met Nipun around your brand refresh. Tell us, over the past 1 year, what are the changes that we have seen and how have consumers responded to those changes?
The bank went through a trouble which, everybody knows. And how we actually came back from there is a story in itself. So first of all, the people, the employees of the bank, some 20,000 strong employees, they took it to themselves not just as an institutional pride, but also as a personal resolve to fight back and get the bank to the position it was, before the trouble. So when we came back into the market, the resolve was that we are not only going to get our customers back, but we are also going to ensure that the reputation the bank built over the years of being one of the banks which gives the best customer service, we will continue to impart that. Along with that, that was a time when pandemic also came around, so it was a double whammy for us. What we ensured was that our reach, our connect with the customer to tell the real story and say that now the bank has come out as a stronger institution and their money was safe. We increased our connect with the customers. So one was, each branch, and during that time, opening the branches was important for us. So we ensured our staff was into the branch and calling up the customers, and wherever customers needed either cash at home or coming to the branch for any transaction, they were met and greeted with a smile, and they were rendered all the possible services. In fact, during that time, if a branch, let's say, connects with 100 customers a day, we were able to connect almost 300 customers during that time, right? So most of the connects were, of course, over the phone. The other thing we did was we looked at what could the customers really require during that time. And we were able to render a lot of digital services to them so that, their life goes on as it was. They needed money into their wallet. They needed to transfer money from one account to another. They needed to buy some insurance products or any other products. So we ensured that, the whole set of services were available to them. So these were, connect with the customer and also, rendering the services to the requirement created the foundation of the bank. And now coming to what happened in the last 1 year before we started rebranding, I think it was to make it a stable institution. Reach out to the customers either through the win back, where our customers were outside and we wanted to take them to the values or the relationship values what they had with us. We were very sure that to a large extent now we have been able to bring this stability in the system, right? We have been able to bring that confidence that we are an institution which is known for its services, for its products, for its technology, and we are continuing to take that forward. That was the time when we really thought of that now we really need to add some novelty to the brand, right? And we started with the research work. We went to all the stakeholders and we went through a process which Nipun can always elaborate better. But the final conclusion was name has to remain Yes Bank, right? And then the story unfolded when we worked on the brand and went forward.
Yeah, Nipun, over to you. Over the past 1 year, how have your stakeholders responded to this entire brand refresh? And take us through the journey.
A very exciting journey, let me first put it across, and a very collaborative journey. So when I'm talking about my stakeholders, whether it is my customer, our employees, which is our biggest strength, and our investors, which is another part which really believe in us. So all of them, I think the results were very positive. As Rajan said, name did not change. It's the value and how we refresh ourselves changed because we were, say, a Yes Bank 2.0. where we are a new bank, which was there, and the customers were pretty happy about it, and we had a lot of win-back success. Yeah. We also went through a third-party research, which is a consolidated research done by one of the noted research firms. And we clearly saw a big uplift in terms of our consideration scores or in terms of top-of-the-mind scores. We did the refresh of the brand, and when we launched the logo, of course, we all really loved it, and we did check with our stakeholders also. It was not that, set of people in a room were deciding what is going to be best for the bank. I think we were very inclusive and took everybody through. And our results were phenomenal. People really loved the refresh look. They really loved the tick turning into a soaring bird. The colors became much more vibrant. It was much neater and cleaner and digitally friendly.
Yeah, and now you have an Olympic association coming up. Olympics begins in just a matter of couple of weeks. Nipun, tell us more. Why did you decide to associate with Olympics?
So you see, our brand ethos is life ko banao rich. Now, rich is not wealth. Yeah. Rich is horizontal life. For an artisan also, life can be rich to maybe one of the billionaires. And as we said, we are a bank for mass affluent. So we have to cater across the mass affluent piece. But nevertheless, at the same time, we do also service the rural part of India. Sure. Sports, a lot of people have already, associated with certain sports in terms of, could be any of these sports which are very famous sports. We as a bank, I think we all sat down and we thought that, the easiest bet is go on to one sport. But Olympics is one sport where the nation is put forward. If you see, all the contestants are coming from very humble backgrounds and from across India. And their passion is on that specific sport. It may not be the most rewarding sport, but his life is becoming rich when he's doing that. That is what his passion is. He's following his passion. So I think as a brand, this was a very good connect for us.
Yeah, and so tell us more, how will this association pan out in the next couple of weeks as a run-up to the Olympics and during the Olympics as well?
So we have planned an entire 360-degree campaign around it. What we are also doing is, apart from the mass advertising, which is the organic format, we are focusing a lot on digital. We are creating a portal where people can come and send their wishes for the Team India. We really want to make that big, where the nation can participate in terms of wishing, and we will ensure that is communicated to the Team India. That's our agreement with IOA, and being their official banking partner. So we have also launched a specific product for the athletes in India, which is called as the Yes Glory.
And what will Yes Glory do? How will it make the athlete's life richer?
So it's a composite savings account which gives them features in terms of which is in the ease of their limits, whether it is in terms of giving them a debit card which are more flexible, Forex. So they are actually at a platform which is at a premium level. So all the features which are available, whether it is airport accesses, whether it is health benefits, which is very important for athletes, insurance. Yeah. So those all aspects are being covered and brought in as a boutique product for them.
And Mr. Pental, you spoke about like this entire turnaround, then the rebranding exercise. If I may ask you, what are some of the biggest challenges in marketing a bank today?
Yeah. So first of all, very undifferentiated product, right? I offer a saving account and somebody else also saving account. I give a loan, somebody else also gives.
Higher FD rates or higher saving account rates, then somebody else will come up with similar offering very
but the services remain more or less same, right? How you differentiate the organization is that within these same products, how can you differentiate? Now, what can be differentiated? You spoke about interest rate, but other than interest rate, there are, how quickly can I open an FD? Yes. How quickly can I get a loan, right? How quickly after the loan has been taken, I can reach out to the customer in a fair manner as to the transaction he has gone through, how it is, calculated, and that entire documentation being available to him. How can the bank really extend its hand to a senior citizen, right? I think differentiating factors are, since the products are same, so at an underlying, it is the technology and the digitization. And on the upper side, you can look at the way the customers are being services. So I think if you build the institutions on these two differentiators in a product line which is more or less common, you can really create a place for ourselves. And fortunately, we have been able to do that. The construct right from inception has been to invest in technology which can give better services.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us
you.
today. It is time for a short break. On the other side, Reliance Retail's omni-channel beauty platform, Mira, has launched its skincare brand, Akind, which is co-founded by Mira Kapoor. She is speaking with us about its inception, marketing strategy, and more. Welcome back. The beauty industry is constantly evolving with new trends, products and brands emerging regularly. Over the past few years, a notable shift has been the increasing number of Indian celebrities launching their own beauty and skincare lines. Mira Rajput Kapoor is the latest to join this bandwagon with her newly introduced brand, Akind. Mira says her brand focuses on catering to the unique needs of various skin types. Reliance Retail's omni-channel beauty retail platform, Mira, has launched this brand, which is co-founded by Mira. Let's find out more from Mira herself. Mira, what propelled you to launch a new brand?
I think it's come out of my own dream of having a beauty brand that caters to people like me who want to simplify their skincare routine, who want to have easy solutions to everyday problems, and something that's uncomplicated, a brand that's not dictating what you should do, but rather listen to your skin and goes with you along the journey of your beauty routine through the day, through the decades, and through life.
And it's called Akind, like one of a kind?
Because just like you, your skin is one of a kind.
Sure. And tell us more about your partnership with Reliance Retail. What were the conversations that you had with Mira while launching the skincare brand?
I think the idea came in 2 years ago. The fact that they believed in me and my philosophy and decided to run with it and birth this brand called Akind now in 2024. I think it was a really humbling experience. It's been a gratifying journey.
Since you mentioned 2 years ago the conversations began, and what are some of your learnings as you took those steps towards becoming an entrepreneur, Mira?
You know, I was involved in every step of building Akind. What I loved and really appreciated is that it was a team effort through and through. There was involvement from my end on formulations, the vision, the philosophy, taking it through to ingredients, testing, reworking certain formulations if we needed to. I mean, we had the Cloud9 cream and it was ready to go. It was our first product that was ready to go, and I felt like we could make it better. And we added probiotics to it to, you know, harness the skin health aspect of the cream. And then we shifted to working on packaging, primary and secondary, the name, selecting Pantone shades, the marketing strategy. So I think it's been such a fulfilling experience giving birth to this brand with Mira.
Actually, what is the need gap that some of the products are fulfilling, and how are you going to address that with your consumer?
You know, I think it's twofold. One is as a brand vision, and second is the product line. The brand's philosophy is catering to decluttering information, noise, and your beauty shelf. So it's giving you products that encourage you to listen to your skin rather than have someone dictate exactly what you need. I think it's empowering the consumer to find a routine that suits them, because you could travel, your skin could be moody, you could change a decade and see that the products are not working any longer. And so from a vision point of view, the products are encouraging you to listen to your skin and individualize your skincare routine. From a product line point of view, it is gender agnostic, skin type agnostic. There are 9 products across the first drop of Akind. And it functions as a great starter as well as, you know, into your skincare journey, as well as something that you can continue to build even as a skin enthusiast and a beauty enthusiast. So somebody like me who's been doing this for 10, 15 years now, I still find that the products, they have high efficacy ingredients, they're yet gentle on your skin, they solve for problems like hyperpigmentation, dehydration, purification, skin barrier health. But somebody who's just starting off will also find a little bit of themselves in Akind, because you can curate your routine in as gentle a way as possible or as effective a way as possible.
So good quality products that won't pinch your pocket. That's the space that you want to own with Akind?
For everyone. Men, women, teenagers, people over 40 who might be wanting hydration for their skin, working on fine lines.
And Tira as a platform also gives you access to some of the markets beyond Mumbai, beyond Delhi. How are you taking to those markets? How are you taking Akind to, let's say, a tier 2, tier 3 city?
I think Akind has a great advantage when it comes to penetration into markets thanks to Tira and its online offline presence. Tira is present in 12 stores across the country. It services 98 pin codes and 100 cities. So I think penetrating through the market through a robust network and distribution system is a big strength that we have. And I also feel that relatability and authenticity is something that I can bring to the brand. Because I've been a consumer myself, you know, I've been on this journey as a consumer where I haven't really found the right products. So I understand where that end consumer is coming from and how they're feeling. So I think it's a great partnership in that effect.
And how did you go about deciding on the price? Because, you know, price is like a tricky question when it comes to India market. So what was the discussion there and how did you decide, okay, this is going to be the price range for the products that we are launching under this scale?
I think that was something that the team at Tira was very particular about, because we didn't want to alienate any consumer from feeling that they cannot have good quality products in their hands.
So what is the cheapest and what is the highest in this?
It starts at $595 and it goes up to $900.
Great. Mira, your personal following on social media platform is tremendous. So how do you plan to leverage your own platform to create more awareness about Akind?
I use every single product and I've been doing so for the last 6 months since we started getting our first batches and trying and testing them out. And I think continuing to use them in my life in various situations, showing them how they can use it, and most importantly, hearing their feedback. I think it's not a one-way communication. I encourage and really hope for two-way communication, and I'm very fortunate to have that with all of my followers.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today. It was wonderful speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
It is time for a short break. On the other side, on the sidelines of Computex 2024, we caught up with Asus' senior management at their headquarters in Taipei on the emergence of AI PCs and how will they potentially change your life going forward, their India strategy and more. Welcome back. AI-related announcements were not slowing down at this year's Computex. This annual tech event, which is held at Taipei every year, had AMD, Qualcomm, Intel, Nvidia and ARM detailing their upcoming strategies for processors that better handle AI workloads. Laptop maker Asus made several key announcements during this Computex 2024 keynote, besides unveiling a range of new laptops and notebooks alongside upgraded ROG Ally X. The Taiwanese tech brand Asus unveiled its latest range of innovations and commitment to AI at their always incredible launch event, which showcased the company's latest AI-supported innovations, focusing on Copilot Plus PCs launched across a variety of product portfolio from everyday AI to advanced AI. These PCs are a new category of computing enabled with advanced AI capabilities. We caught up with Arnold Su, Vice President Asus India, Peter Chang, General Manager Asia Pacific System Business at Asus, and Eric Au, Country Head of Asus India, at their global headquarters to understand how is AI impacting their strategies and business decisions and their plans for India market. I have seen how Asus is upping their AI game around the Computex. So tell us more. Going forward, how will these new launches pan out in different markets, and especially India market?
Okay. Because we see that actually AI is one of the very important trend nowadays. It has already transferred from a buzzword to a mega trend. If you join Computex this time, you will see AI everywhere. So in Asus, I think we also believe that we should incorporate this latest technology into our lineup. But everybody is doing that. What's the difference with Asus? So we actually first, we are the fastest and we have the broadest lineup and the most extensive lineup. So we will make sure that we bring the AI into all our complete lineup of the product range and then deliver the best experience for our users.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
And, how will these new launches be, executed and panned out in the India market? What do we expect to come first?
We expect to launch our VivoBook S AI solution in July timeframe, and also the Netbook and Pro R in August-September timeframe.
Okay, and Arnold, over to you. You've been in the country for such a long time now. Tell us, how is the market faring for Asus as a company, and what are your expectations from the country?
Yeah. So in the past 10 years, we are observing that in India, the market is growing very fast. And also one of the key area where we notice is India is not just for the mainstream or entry-level market. India is a market for the premium segment. And you can see in the past few years, whenever we launch the latest technology, India customers really appreciate. And the strategy from our side is we want to ensure whatever the latest technology we launch globally, India will be the first wave market to get it. And also with our shop expansion, if you see now in India, we have close to 300 exclusive stores. And in the launch day, you will see the latest laptop on shelf, and you can come to our store to touch and feel.
Okay, so 300 stores is what you have in the country, but I believe you had announced an expansion plan for the India market to build more offline stores for the country. How is that faring? Because I only see people buying laptops on e-commerce portals and online. So how is the offline expansion and offline stores helping Asus in the country?
So actually, what we see is that actually there are different kind of people. So that's some people buy online, some people buy offline. Although in India, yes, it's a really very popular with the e-commerce. But in fact, right now e-commerce is still around 30% of the overall purchase, at least in terms of a laptop. So we see that still 70% of the opportunity of offline is still there. So this is one thing to look at. Another thing is that we think that because Asus, we have very good product, right? And we believe that once they are able to see our product, their feeling will be totally different. So we also feel that the importance of the store presence, that to make sure that the people have the opportunity to touch and feel the machine, is still one of the key fundamentals. So we will continue to do both channels because we want to fulfill different customers' needs.
What is it about AI that excites you the most as a company?
Yeah. So
what is the potential that you're looking forward to explore and are excited about?
Yeah, so because I think this AI right now sounds like, okay, it's one of the features, but we believe that very soon this will change the computer interface. So right now, how you do the search, once you try no matter the ChatGPT or the Copilot, okay, or Gemini, so actually you will find out that actually the experience is totally different. Then this will change how people use the computer. So we look at the latest Copilot Plus feature, like you are able to rewind your history and then help you to search all the data you need. Or we have our own solution, like our Story Cube or Muse that are able to help you categorize your content, or you use AI to help you to generate your ideas. So your efficiency, your productivity will increase dramatically.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, X and YouTube. Thanks for watching. We will be back same time next week. See you soon.